Speak your truth. Hi, I'm Michael Whitehouse. This is Michael's Motivation. A lot of times people like to follow this doctrine of kind of act as if, of putting on airs to show you're more successful than you are, because if you show you're successful, dress for the job you want. So people say, oh, that's a successful guy, let's work with him. And in some ways, that can make sense, but not when you take it to the extreme of spending money on a car you can't afford, or renting clothes, or renting vehicles, renting properties to make it look like you're a bigger deal than you are, when really you got nothing going on. Speak your truth has become an increasingly popular concept. I'm quite a fan of Gary Vaynerchuk, and that's something he talks about a lot, is don't try to show that you're bigger and better than you are. And so I'm an entrepreneur. I'm building actually a couple different things, getting going. And I'm about 1.5 years into that project, and it is generating some revenue. It's coming along. I'm not going to be buying a bigger, nicer car. In fact, I'm doing a little bit of Lyft driving on the side. Lyft, let me tell you, is an entrepreneur's best friend, because entrepreneurial projects have a timeline of their own. They make money when they want to. They make money when the market is ready. Everything's building up, but that doesn't pay the bills. And so being able to kind of go out, meet some people, have some fun, make a few bucks, very valuable thing. And for a time I was thinking, should I let people know that? What if people hear that and they say, oh, well, he's a failure of an entrepreneur. He's going out and driving Lyft. Almost every entrepreneur is driving Lyft or doing something like that, because you got to pay the bills. If anyone's going out there and saying, oh, I'm 1.5 years into my business, look at all this money I got, they don't have business. You do have some people who go out and maybe they've got a skill. They're not really a business person. They're not an entrepreneur. They're a handyman. They're a painter. They're a computer programmer. They're really just an employee who's working 1099 if they're jumping to it that quickly. But generally, someone building a business is going to take time to get to that point. Now, often, if they have investors, they are spending investors' money to maintain a nice lifestyle. Again, doesn't mean they're successful, just means they're hustling someone else to pay for their lifestyle. Most entrepreneurs, whether it is in real estate or in computers or tech or in marketing or anything else, it takes a few years to get to the point where there's enough money to really put into luxuries and things that look like success. And if they're doing it early, it means they're taking the money out of their business. They're taking the money out of marketing, out of building, out of growth, and spending it today. That does not impress me at all, to see someone spending tomorrow's resources today. That's no good at all. So speak your truth. If you're doing well, I am doing well. I have a fantastic magazine. It reaches almost 3,000 homes. We have incredible response to it. We were doing the anniversary issue. People love it. The feedback rating is amazing. Like, this has changed people's lives, being featured in this magazine and even reading this magazine, bringing this community together. Great success. Running some networking programs, which have been hugely successful. They haven't put fat wads of money in my pocket, but they've been hugely successful. So you do what you have to do to make it work, and as you do it, it builds, it grows. But don't be ashamed of where you are. Don't be ashamed of the fact that you might need a side job or a side hustle or 3 side hustles or anything else. You do what you got to do to make it work, and that is how you get success. All right, nobody's life that started with, well, I just kind of showed up one day and made a lot of money. No success story goes that way. It always has the hustle. And most of us, most people, you're either in that hustle phase or you're just not trying that. And sometimes your phone falls down. It's just honest. I'm Michael Whitehouse. Do something awesome today, whatever that honestly takes, as long as it's ethical. Thanks for watching.